Hello, beautiful souls. Zan here. Thank you so much for joining me once again on my channel. Um, I do apologize for missing last week's moon reading. Um, I just did not have the energy to do it, as well as not having the energy to um, do any reading since I think it was Cancer. So I do hope Monday I can get back to it where I left off. But the Savitar doesn't like me much, but every day is its own challenge. And um, as I think I've mentioned before, I am on this journey with you with the emotional healing and the physical healing. So anyway, enough of that. So today we have a new moon in Aquarius, and that's supposed to be liberating, like allowing ourselves to be more carefree and get out of our comfort zones. So in the wax, they are showing me a mountain. And you know how volcanoes, how they have those veins of lava? It's like that, but it's water, letting the water flow, water representing love and the heart space, and just really breaking through those barriers that we put up for protection and letting them just burst with love, love for self, love for others. And above it, it is a canopy of stars above this mountain. And yeah, every wish you've ever made on any star, to keep it close to your heart. And true, if the desire has changed, then let it go. But if the desire is still there of that wish, to really hold on to it and not let it go, nourish it, feed love into it, and let it bloom as you do heal and you do love and you do grow more on this journey. So yeah, really opening the heart space and just letting that love flow. We often hold back for self-preservation, self-protection, and just to protect ourselves. Oh, I love it. Okay, because my guides told me to turn the candle, and it's a family of elephants. So, elephants are all about the community. They look after each other, they look after their young. And as you learn to open up more and to really love, you do come into a community where you do find love that maybe you were lacking in other areas. And it is coming into unity as these elephant herds are in unity. So I love that. And elephants, they're just such magnificent creatures. They have memories like none other, and they're just so beautiful. So yes, let's get into the reading for this new moon in Aquarius. Now, this is a general reading, so do take what applies and discard what doesn't. And I know my readings aren't for everybody, so if this isn't resonating, no offense here, just maybe not the right time for you. One card, please, for this new moon in Aquarius. Now, additionally, I am not a professional counselor. I just read what I get from the cards, from the wax, from psychometry, just various ways of divination that I use. Now, I believe Resistance came out not too long ago for one of these moon readings. And yeah, when we do come to that point where we need to start opening the heart space and really allowing that love to flow and to come into some kind of community, or even really allowing that heart to heal, we do meet ourselves with resistance because we don't want to be vulnerable. We don't want to open ourselves to that hurt again. But it's revisiting that hurt that we actually do need to release and to move forward in our journey, and to really start connecting to that heart space, to be able to find that self-love and find our self-worth. And they are bringing me to this little ladybug. I think there's two on here, but that one, I don't know if you can see it. I hope you can. Just that luck that this little bug brings. That the more you open up, the more that comes to you, and the more opportunities come your way, without being so closed off. Okay, my guides are telling me the way this hand is clutched so tightly, it's blocking mother and that connection. It's like squeezing the life out of her. And if you open up and connect, you find that love, that center, that space within where it is full of love. And it does become easy to not only nourish yourself, but to nourish mother, and to really nourish that love and that connection that mother has for all of us. So once we can get past the resistance of revisiting these traumas, these hurts, we open up the doors to be able to really release our wings and fly. And my attention is being brought to all the stars. Again, the wishes that have been made, some may not have come true yet, but if they are still a desire, as we got from the wax, do hold on to it in your heart and feed it that love, to really make way for them to come true. So let's pull from the first tarot. 3 cards, please, for, oops, thank you so much. This new moon in Aquarius. One more card. Can't seem to hold the deck today. Are you gonna fall? Nope. Okay, one more card for this new moon in. Okay, there we go. So we have beautiful, the Lovers, 4 of Cups in the reverse, and the 5 of Swords. Yeah. So yes, it is finding the blessings where they are, and not focusing on the past or what you feel you are lacking, and being able to see beyond disappointments and especially like with people that you thought better of, or um, you held at a higher regard. That is the danger of putting people on pedestals, because they always tend to disappoint. So, um, yeah, just learning to get past all that and seeing the blessings in all your experiences. It does bring you to that place where you can find that intimate self love, and you can choose yourself over everybody else and anything else. And you do lose that resistance, and you learn to let go, and you learn to go within and connect with source, and really hone into those desires of your heart that you've been after, and learning that flow of the universe just brings them all into fruition, into existence, into your world. And it is connecting with Mother, as we see many roots here, um, and allowing Mother to be a part of our lives. Mother Gaia, for those who don't know that, I refer to Mother Earth, Mother Gaia, as just Mother. But it is getting out of the defeatist mentality where you feel you can't move forward, and you feel like um, that there's no way to heal, or no way to open your heart again, or no way to connect. Give yourself that chance. And if you're not a meditator, there are other ways to connect. If you have a pet, spending time with that animal, um, and just giving them love, talking to them, petting them. If it's a reptile, um, however you handle them, um, and just connecting to source through that animal. Um, but again, it is opening the heart space, removing those swords, um, those blockages that are blocking um, the resistance, releasing the resistance and removing those blockages. Because if you notice in this card, all the hearts have swords in them, and there's so many hearts, and it represents so many hurts and so many disappointments, so many instances in our lives that we do need to heal and get I don't want to say get over, but really come to terms with, and letting go, letting them become lessons that we needed to learn. Because, well, I'll share something that I realized um, the other day. Oh, maybe it was last night. um, that yeah, it's something that happened in the past, but it is in the past, and there is only one thing to do but move on from it, and no longer allow it to have any effect on my present, and just learn from all that pain and the hurt that happened during that time, and learn to transmute it into self-love, and accept um, what I went through as a lesson. And maybe one day that experience will help somebody else going through the same thing. Um, yeah. Oh, just speaking of reptiles, there is a frog here. For those who have a reptile, so I'm assuming somebody watching or who will watch does have a reptile. But yeah, the more we can learn to love ourselves, the more we are able to connect to source and truly find ourselves and find our soul's mission and really release that resistance and find that community of elephants, um, which is no longer there, um, I must tell you. So, what do we have from this deck? Any clarifications from what is on the table? Thank you so much. Any further advice on this new moon in Aquarius? Yeah, Aquarius season just makes me so happy because in about 2.5 weeks, it's my niece's birthday. And I don't have children, but she's the closest thing I have. So, oh, and as I'm talking about her, we get the Ace of Cups. And I was just about to say she is my heart. So, yes, she is. Okay, one more card, please, for this new moon in Aquarius. Oh, thank you. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, we have the Eight of Swords, the Ace of Cups, and the King of Wands. So, yes, filling our own cup of love first, making that move to make ourselves first in everything. And as we see here, this cup is overflowing. When you love somebody so much, that old saying, my heart overfloweth. Yes, it is beautiful to feel that way for somebody, but we need to learn to feel that way for ourselves as well. So this Ace of Cups is really backing up the Lover's card here with that intimate self-love, the intimacy with self, and truly knowing who you are inside and out. And the more love you can give to yourself, ourselves, I'm throwing myself in there, the more we have to give out, like the mountain with the water flowing as love just flowing out of us. But with the Eight of Swords, it is really breaking ourselves free from any programming, from any lies we've told ourselves that we've been told, or even, oops, sorry, I hit the mic, or even just how we were raised, because in this society, we are told self-love is narcissistic. It's not good. You're supposed to serve others first. But really, we need to serve ourselves first. And there is a line there, though, that we don't want to cross, in that self-love and choosing ourselves first, because yes, there is that chance of being narcissistic. But if you keep a humbled heart and you are looking to heal yourself and stay connected with source, it keeps you in line and it keeps you in balance, where you don't have to worry about going overboard and becoming that narcissist that society automatically thinks self-love is all about. And yes, being proud of who you are with the King of Wands, being proud to shine and to let that light that is within you to really come out and burst. I like to throw love bombs at negative things and negative people. And it is just letting those love bombs just burst with passion and not being afraid to love and to allow love in with you to receive, be willing to receive, and just really going after what it is your heart desires, going after with it with a passion, and really letting go of that resistance and making those connections and finding that unity within self and unity within a community. And also, they're screaming at me, don't forget us, unity with your guides and your angels and anybody else on your team. So, beautiful souls, I love that message there. So let's pull from the dragon. One card, please, to close out this reading. What do you have for us? Oh, thank you so much. And we have invention, burning with passion, as I just said with the King of Wands. Yes, really letting passion for self come out. And for some, you may need to think of it as a inventing yourself or reinventing yourself as you do go through the healing process and you do learn to connect within yourself, with your guides, with source, your angels, and just going through the whole process. Once you're able to let go of that resistance, because it is a difficult decision to make when you do go deep in your healing and you do start to let go and you do start to learn to love yourself and to love others. So yeah, it's all on our own timing. Nobody can force it because it is our choice and when we are ready. And generally, it's when that fire starts to ignite within us that we do come to terms that we do need to heal and we do need to move forward and really go through that rebirthing and learning to see ourselves and the world around us in a different manner. So, yes, beautiful souls. Yeah, I'm just checking and yeah, they're showing me an eagle, um, full spread, and just all that pride that an eagle represents. The well, a bald eagle, I'll be specific, um, and really just having that pride for self and love for self, and allowing yourself that freedom to really spread your wings and follow your true path, find your true North Star, and that love for self and everything will fall into place for you. So, beautiful souls, that is what I have for you on this new moon in Aquarius. I believe it's going to be about 4 o'clock Eastern, so my time, it's already in the new moon. And I will see you all next time.